So what do you want to be when you grow up?
When
Levi.
I'm grown up, I'm gonna build towers.
Okay, so what does your daddy do at work?
He works.
What is the funniest thing your dad does at home? Oh, Justin!
When we put songs on, Daddy dances and sings.
If you were gonna give your parents a present, what would it be?
I will get my mommy and Daddy a pet rabbit.
All right, next question. What kind of car does your dad drive? Carissa,
My daddy drives a minivan.
so how do you know that your mom and dad love each other? Hannah,
When my dad goes somewhere, before he goes, he kisses my mom.
if you were dad for a day, what would you do?
If I had a baby, I'd potty train him.
Okay, what's your favorite thing that your mom does?
Sometimes mommy gets me take me to Chuck E. Cheese's.
When we were younger, my dad would be working on his computer while we were eating, and we would throw spinach, have spinach fights. And when we moved last year, we found spinach on our walls.
When I was little, before I could walk, my brother Jake thought he could carry me down the stairs. He picked me up and started walking me down the stairs and dropped me, and I ended up hanging by my head through the crack of the stairs. My mom just came out of the laundry room and she saw I was dangling by my head, and she ran over and got me out and saved my life.
I love it when my parents take me and my siblings out and we go out in the country and drive for hours, and then we come back and then we have an ice cream cone and then go home. So much fun.
So the most funny thing about my mom, it was about 3 years ago. She was on the treadmill, and I think my brother walks in and she fell, and it was a treadmill between the wall, and so she got stuck between the wall and broke her toe.
I remember one time my dad was trying to pull a prank on my mom, so he picked her up and went to throw her in the pool, and the whole thing just fell apart and the backyard flooded. It's pretty funny.
One time, me and my brother, it was late at night, we were wreaking havoc in our basement, and my dad decides to come down and silence our shenanigans. Well, he loses his footing coming down the stairs, trips, and all we hear is this big thud. So it's silent. And then we walk out into the hall. He's laying on the floor moaning, and there's this giant hole in the wall. And so we decided to ditch it and run for the hills.
Back when we lived in Minnesota, my dad was carrying a crock pot of broccoli cheese soup, and he walked around the back of our van and slipped on a patch of ice, and the broccoli cheese soup went all over his coat, and so that night during the service, he smelled pretty bad like broccoli cheese soup.
There's a lot of things I appreciate about my mom, but one of the things that stands out above the rest is that no matter what it is, I can go to her and talk about anything, and she'll stop right where she is and listen no matter what it is.
I just really appreciate all that my parents have sacrificed over the years to send me and my brothers and sisters to a Christian school.
I'm just really thankful for my parents and how they've instilled into us how Bible reading in the morning and doing your devotions is so important, and it should be a part of your daily routine, and I'm so thankful for that. It's helped me a lot in my Christian life.